Hello everyone, my name is Gushin and you're watching Nation Next. Today, in this age of digitalization where world has become a smarter place to live in, a major threat to mankind is the cyber attacks. Looking at the statistics, India has seen a 37% increase in cyber attacks in the first quarter of 2020 in comparison to the fourth quarter of last year. The data also shows that India now ranks 27th globally in the number of web threats in comparison to 32nd position in 2019. Hence, making our citizens more aware and more secure, today Nation Next is in conversation with Dr. Ashok Bagul, who is the Senior Inspector of the Cybercrime Police Station, Nagpur. So first and foremost, to begin with, we have been digitally so engrossed and so lively with the digital content around us that it has been coming with repercussions and it's not just with people like us, it's been across the nation. I see it's across the world. So the first and foremost question would be, what exactly is cybercrime? If you had to elaborate upon the crime, so how would you like to explain that?
Yeah, you're right, ma'am. As we all know that we are living in modern era, this can be very correctly called as an age of technological and other kind of inventions and discoveries. We are no more citizens of Nagpur only, Vidarbha, Maharashtra, or for that matter, India only. In true sense, we have become global citizens because within a very short period of time, within fraction of seconds, at the click of the button, we come to know what is happening around. So this does make all of us a global citizen in true sense. So this is a very good thing that we are connected. The entire world, the people over the planet are connected with each other, especially via internet. Now, if technological advancements is a good thing, then we have to understand that technological advancements is a double-edged sword as well. If all these technological inventions can be used for the betterment or development or ensuring the overall progress of mankind, which is a very good thing, we shall not forget that the same thing can be used by the criminals, cyber criminals, to commit cyber crime. So technology is a double-edged sword. Now, as you very correctly asked, what is cyber crime? First of all, let us focus upon the definition of crime under law. In the law, offense or crime is defined. It clearly says that what is a crime or what is an offense. An act or its omission. An act or its omission which is punishable under the law in force at the time of commission or omission of the act is called as an offense or crime. This is a general definition of crime. Now, what is cyber crime? When any crime is committed by using computers, mobiles, internet, or any electronic gadget for that matter, can be in common sense called as cyber crime.
So if we indulge in any social media platform or we have a payment gateway in a lot of
Yeah,
websites, they
yeah.
always tell us there's always a disclaimer which comes on the screen is the cyber security. So how would you like to explain that?
Yeah, ma'am, this is the most important questions, one of the most important question I believe, because we as very correctly we all know that internet has become an inseparable part of the life of each and every human being. There is hardly any area where we are not using internet. May it be for communication, which is the most important characteristic feature of human being. There is hardly any human being which is not communicating, either with someone else or with himself or herself. So communication is the essence of human being, and internet is the best way of communication. Maybe WhatsApp, social platforms like WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram or Facebook, by which you are communicating with the people around the world. So you need internet for communication, you need internet for finding jobs, your careers, you need internet for bank transactions, online banking, e-commerce, everything is done by the use of internet. You need internet for buying and selling the things, even the household products. Last but not the least, you need internet for getting to know who may be your future life partner, that is via matrimonial websites. So everywhere internet usage has become an essential ingredient, mandatory part of human life. So if internet has become so important, it is equally or even more important for all of us to know how to use internet. What are the do's and don'ts of using of internet? What are the pluses and minuses? What are the positives and negatives? What are the blacks and whites? What are the ups and downs? What are the pros and cons of using internet? Knowing all these things can be in short called as cyber security. Unless a person is cyber secure nowadays, he cannot claim to be safe. Because nowadays traditional crime, as we all know, may be controlled, prevented, investigated, detected or convicted. But cyber crime, I strongly believe, not only as a citizen but as a police officer, that it is one of the biggest and serious most challenges before the humankind. So it is very important for everybody to know cyber security.
True, sir. So, apart from that, we have seen during these COVID times, the most, as you rightly mentioned, the technology has brought each one of
Yeah,
closer.
yeah.
Now that we were not allowed to travel, we had to stay in the same household, stay with the same family members. You know, there was not much connection with the outside world.
Yeah, yeah.
So the pre-lockdown time and the post-lockdown time, do you feel there has been a sense of increase in cybercrime?
Sure. You are very right.
How would you like to, what have you seen, especially if we speak about Nagpur?
Yeah.
So how much
Yeah, yeah.
intensity do you feel has been in?
Ma'am, you're quite right. Previously, see, internet, as we all know, has become an essential ingredient of human life. But again, you are deciding your own priorities.
Yeah.
If you are a bit free, you naturally or obviously you go to internet, you know. But if you are busy with something which you believe is more important than using internet, then you are devoting your time, your priorities for that particular thing. Now, as we all know, COVID-19 pandemic, which was the most unpredictable thing.
Untimely and
Untimely, unpredictable. I mean, we never thought in our wildest dream that there may be some pandemic which can force the entire world, 190 nations of the world, to come to a virtual standstill. But it has happened. So, this was the most unpredictable attack. And there are many serious fallouts in the form that economy is at standstill. The entire world is facing economic crisis. People are jobless. There is huge loss of property and life. Thousands of people have already died. In fact, lakhs of them have died, and property worth thousands is destroyed. One serious fallout of all these things is unemployment. मालिक भी बेरोजगार है आज और मजदूर भी बेरोजगार है. तो ये जो निगेटिव फॉलोआउट है कोविड का, उसका सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट पार्ट है अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट. सो मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल आर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड वेयर दे कैन बी getting proper jobs, where they can get proper career. So most of the people are trying to use internet for finding careers. Most of them, because social distancing, lockdown, CRPC 144 curfew, all these orders, prohibitory orders from the competent officers under the Epidemic Control Act and Disaster Management Act. These are the two legislations which are the backbone of all these prohibitory orders which we are facing since almost March this year. So, before this pandemic, people were busy with their own work. But unfortunately, when you are forced to stay in your home, because if you do not stay in home, you were fearing that you may lose your life. So, people were staying inside. And what they can do by staying inside? Use internet. And using internet, as we have already discussed, can be for good reasons as well, for better purposes as well, and can be for bad reasons as well, or for wrong purposes as well. Same thing has happened. And I can tell you for sure, we do have some huge rise in cybercrime, especially during this period. Yeah, there are figures which can indicate to the same thing which you have just mentioned very correctly, that people were relatively relaxed, they were, unemployed, jobless, so they tried to use internet for various purposes. And the same thing has unfortunately led to commission of cybercrime.
So the entire world has come down to one platform, that is social media. Social media is in various forms. We have Instagram, we've got WhatsApp, we've got dating apps as well, just in case somebody is looking for a life partner, or matrimonial websites. But at the same time, there are, as you've mentioned, there are people who are violating norms.
So
of course. What sense of security does cybercrime provide to somebody who has been a victim? To such
Again, a very, very vital question, ma'am. Because there are different types of cybercrime. There are different modus operandi of cybercrime. There are different ways how these cyber criminals are committing the crime. It will be best thing for all of us to know more and more about all these things. Now, as you have very correctly asked, how victims shall be getting relief? That is your question. Now, before that, I would like to tell you, with your permission, that what are the things, what are the do's and don'ts of using social media. Social media, as we all know, is one such platform by which you can communicate, you can, share your views, thoughts, pictures, videos, etc., etc., with anyone, even with an unknown stranger person. So there is no harm in all these things, because इंसान की फितरत होती है, उसको जब कोई अच्छा बोलता है तो उसको अच्छा लगता है. And social media is one thing where if you are posting a particular picture or video, people are commenting, people are sharing, people are liking, people are following you, and it does give you a different feeling, that I am someone. You are trying to compare yourself with some of the celebrities. You may be a very small person in your own this thing, but when you feel like there are people who are praising me, then it's a different kind of feeling altogether. And इसमें कोई बुराई भी नहीं है, but in the process when you share any such information which you ought not to, then you can either fall prey or victim to any of the cyber crimes yourself, or knowingly unknowingly you can commit cyber crime yourself. So as long as getting relief to the victims is concerned, I request all of you that please do not share your personal information on any social platform. Please do not send request to any unknown person. Please do not accept any friend request from an unknown person. Please do not share your bank details. Please do not share your OTP, CVV, PIN, password, anything, unless it is really required and unless you are very sure that it is not going to be misused. So these are in short the things which if we all can keep in our mind, we can prevent ourselves from being victim. As long as getting relief, for example, there are different kind of cyber crimes. We will focus it in your next question. But if you talk about getting relief, for example, if you or someone else is cheated for a particular amount, then what you think? You come to police station or cyber police station thinking that I should get my money back. So what we are doing? We are immediately registering the complaint. We are immediately mailing the concerned payment wallet officially. We are immediately calling the nodal officer that such and such amount has been transferred from this amount to this account to this account. Please try and freeze it, try and lien it safely till it is returned to the victim. And we are writing to the concerned police station as well for registration of the official FIR, and we are inflicting it. So this is how we are trying to give relief to the victims.
Right, sir. So as you spoke about different variations, so I would like to highlight, like, there is this Nigerian thing which we recently read about in newspapers that happened with you. So would you like to elaborate on that?
Sure. It's very interesting. In fact, without parting with the vital details of investigation, which I am not supposed to, because in most of the cases आपने ये देखा होगा कि कभी कभी पुलिस ने किसी क्रिमिनल को पकड़ा है तो उसको पूछा कि भाई ये तूने मोटरसाइकिल पे क्राइम किया, क्यों किया? बोलते सर मैंने धूम फिल्म देखी थी. There are many criminals who are planning their criminal acts after watching a particular movie. I am not blaming anybody, but we have to accept the fact that there are people who are emulating someone. And if a person is celebrity, if a person is well-known person, if he is a famous, then there are many people who are following him or her. Now his acts, even if it may be a drama, even if it may be a movie or a serial, still there are people who are emulating all these things, and that emulation may sometimes be in the form of crime. So नाइजेरियन केस के पहले मैं आपको कुछ बातें बताना चाहूँगा. What are the different types of cyber crime? The first and foremost can be identity theft, where people are using your own identity. For example, you are having your own Facebook, Twitter, Instagram or WhatsApp account. Okay, you are sharing some personal information on that, your pic and your birth date, from your profession, on all these things, and what you are doing on a day-to-day basis. You are posting some of the pictures or videos or information on your platform. Now there may be people who will create a fake account and try and communicate with all your friends as if you are communicating with them. That is called as hacking or using misusing identity. That is called as identity theft. अब इसको कैसे टालना है? इसको टालने के लिए सबसे पहले तो आपको जो मैंने रिक्वेस्ट किया, यू शुड नॉट शेयर योर पर्सनल इन्फॉर्मेशन ऑन सोशल मीडिया एज लॉन्ग एज पॉसिबल unless it is very necessary. Unfortunately, we forget most of the people. I mean, I can guarantee you that almost 70, 80, 90% population is using internet now. But very few of them are actually knowing the do's and don'ts. So you should not share your personal details. Identity theft is a very serious crime where people are getting benefit what you are supposed to get. They can transact money from your account. They can get health insurances on your name. They can get insurance benefits. They can get income tax returns benefits on your name. And last but not the least, which is more serious, they can commit some crime and show as if you have committed the crime. That is identity theft. The another is social media frauds. The next one is online banking frauds. The another one is virus attack on computers. These are general categories. Now there are subcategories such as job frauds, cyber stalking, phishing, wishing, cyberbullying, or romance frauds, sympathy frauds, and there are different kind of frauds. See, if you are communicating with a person on social media, say for example WhatsApp, you are thinking that you are communicating with a person who is having his own picture in the form of profile picture or DP, right? But you can hardly imagine that it can be misleading, it can be fake. There are ample examples. People are coming to us that sir, मेरी इससे ये लड़की से दोस्ती हो गई, उसने मुझे गुड मॉर्निंग बोला, मैंने गुड मॉर्निंग बोला, थोड़ा कम्युनिकेशन बढ़ते गया एंड वी गॉट यूज्ड टू each other. After some days she called me and demanded some money. मेरी मम्मी बीमार है, मेरा भाई बीमार है. I transferred some 20, 30, 40,000 rupees in her account and the next day she has vanished, the account has vanished. This is called as sympathy fraud. So you are not supposed to be friends with the stranger unless you accept the friend request of a stranger. Unless you send friend request to a stranger, normally this should not happen. The next type is romance fraud. रोमांस फ्रॉड में और सिंपैथी फ्रॉड में फ़र्क ये है कि यू टेंड टू शेयर सम इंटीमेट इन्फॉर्मेशन विथ ईच अदर, ओके, सम वीडियोज, सम पिक्स और सम मैसेजेस विच कैन बी कॉल्ड एज इंटीमेट, विच नॉर्मली यू शुड नॉट थिंक दैट समवन एल्स शैल वॉच इट. सो इन द प्रोसेस यू पार्ट विथ सम पिक्चर्स, सम वीडियोज एंड नेक्स्ट पर्सन ट्राई टू ब्लैकमेल यू आफ्टर सम टाइम कि मेरे पास तुम्हारी ऐसी पिक है, ऐसी वीडियो है, इतना पैसा दो वरना मैं तुम्हारा वीडियो वायरल कर दूंगा. किए भी है, उनका हमारा फ्रेंड लिस्ट होता है फेसबुक पे, दे विल गेट ऑल द कॉन्टैक्ट. डेटा थेफ्ट होता है. आपको कभी कभी यू वन फाइन मॉर्निंग यू विल बी एस्टोनिश्ड टू गेट अ कॉल फ्रॉम समवन, सर डू यू रिक्वायर होम लोन और कार लोन. देन यू वंडर हाउ दिस पर्टिकुलर कॉल सेंटर में मेरा नंबर कैसे गया, यस और नो. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड एज आइडेंटिटी थेफ्ट. जहाँ पे या
You know, there are medicine companies, there are home loans, there are so many other things.
How these people are getting your number? Have you ever wondered?
Because I don't know, it just feels कि maybe company के पास number है तो इनके पास number.
तो आपकी कंपनी ने आपको पूछे बगैर वो नंबर किसी और को देना चाहिए या नहीं देना चाहिए? No. See, I'll tell you how this happens actually. You are downloading a software or an app on your mobile or computer. Okay. And they are claiming that after downloading this app you will get 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 these number of facilities. You are excited, yeah, very good. So you are allowing, they are asking you question, do you allow access to your contacts? You will say yes. You either say don't allow or allow. You are allowing. Do you allow us to get access to your pictures? Allow. Videos? Allow. Personal information? Allow. Because you forget that by allowing all these things you are forgetting that you are transferring एंटायर डेटा टू देयर सॉफ्टवेयर. दिस इज हाउ दे कम टू. और आपके पूरे जैसे आपके मोबाइल में अगर 10,000 कॉन्टैक्ट है, ओके, सो द मोमेंट दे गेट एक्सेस टू योर दिस थिंग, ऑल 10,000 कॉन्टैक्ट्स वुड बी अपीयरिंग ऑन द स्क्रीन. दिस इज हाउ नॉर्मली दिस पीपल आर गेटिंग द information. So please ensure whenever you are downloading any app or software, first of all ensure that if it is really necessary. If necessary, go through the terms and conditions very very carefully, minutely read it, कि what you are offering them, what they are offering you, because in the event of, because you are entering into contract with the particular company, you know, by accepting their terms and conditions, and once you accept it, you cannot claim into the court of law that they have violated. They will say, see, you have accepted all these things. So please go through the terms and conditions, Please ensure that you are not downloading any malicious software or app. It is not pirated and it is absolutely necessary. Please ensure that they should not give access to your personal information. This is how you can avoid committing your any cybercrime or falling prey to victim. Now you asked about Nigerian fraud. See, dear friends, first of all, I am really thankful to Nation Next for this wonderful gesture, because as I believe strongly that cybercrime is the biggest and the most serious kind of challenge before the entire mankind. You never know, आज ये हमारा इंटरव्यू अगर कोई देख रहा है, कोई सुन रहा है, तो आई डोंट नो कौन से फ्रेम ऑफ माइंड में आप इसको देख या सुन रहे हैं, बट भगवान ना करे आपको भी कभी पुलिस स्टेशन आना पड़ सकता है, साइबर पुलिस स्टेशन है कहीं और, कब जब आपके साथ कोई क्राइम हो जाए. इन दैट इवेंट यू विल बी डिस्टर्ब, यू विल बी डिप्रेस्ड, यू विल बी डिमोरलाइज एंड यू विल बी बहुत बहुत हालत ख़राब हो जाती है जब हमारे पास लोग आके रोते हैं. रिसेंटली एक बच्चे ने एक मोबाइल पे कोई पेमेंट का अपना जो अपर लिमिट होता है उसको बढ़ाने के लिए किसी को कांटेक्ट किया. दैट पर्सन वाज साइबर क्रिमिनल, ही पार्टेड विद OTP एंड ऑल दिस थिंग्स, एंड विद इन सम मोमेंट्स 9 लाख रुपीज़ वेयर लूटेड. उसका बाप रोते रोते हमारे पास आया, बोला सर मेरी पूरी ज़िंदगी की कमाई थी, अब हमने जो करना था वो किया, बट मेरी आपको एक रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप जब तक गलती नहीं करते हो, आई एम एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी, अनलेस सम पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन इज शेयर्ड विच यू आर नॉट बाउंड टू, unless you commit some mistake, unless you part with some OTP or account number or PIN or anything like that, साइबर क्राइम आपके साथ नहीं हो सकता. तो मेरी आपको रिक्वेस्ट है कि ये टालने के लिए क्या करना जरूरी है. इसमें सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट बात है, डू नॉट रिस्पॉन्ड टू एनी सच कॉल्स, डू नॉट क्लिक on any link which they are providing you in the form of SMS. They will claim, congratulations, your mobile number has won 50,000 rupees, $50,000, you have won a lottery worth $50,000. अभी आप सोचते हो $50,000, 3.5 करोड़ की मुझे लॉटरी लगी है, यू आर ऑन, आप स्वर्ग में पहुंच जाते हो, क्लाउड 9 पे पहुंच जाते हो आप, और आप उसको ये चीज़ जो नहीं देना चाहिए दे देते हो इन्फॉर्मेशन, वो 3.5 करोड़ तो नहीं मिलते, आपका अकाउंट खाली हो जाता है. तो इसमें कॉमन सेंस है कि व्हाई डोंट यू थिंक कि अगर आपने लॉटरी का टिकट ही नहीं खरीदा है तो आपको लॉटरी कैसे लगेगी. बट आई एम सॉरी, देयर आर पीपल हु आर फॉलिंग प्रे टू ऑल दिस थिंग. दीज आर साइकोलॉजिकल ट्रिक्स, these people are highly trained in, see, you are a media man, you are expert in taking interviews, you know what kind of questions are to be asked. I am a police officer, I am supposed to know how to investigate, how to prevent a crime. Same way these criminals are highly professional, they are highly intelligent, they are highly educated, they are techno savvy and they are well trained. मेरी आपको रिक्वेस्ट ये है कि द मोमेंट यू रिस्पॉन्ड टू देयर कॉल और SMS, you take it for granted they are highly intelligent to extract the kind of information which you are not bound to part with. So मेरी आपको रिक्वेस्ट है कि कोई इस कॉल को या SMS को एंटरटेन मत कीजिए फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, और इमीडिएटली आप पुलिस को इन्फॉर्म कीजिए. नाउ कमिंग टू नाइजेरियन फ्रॉड. सॉरी, नाइजेरियन फ्रॉड में ये हुआ कि समवन कॉन्टेक्टेड समबडी एंड कुछ बातें हुई, फिर वो बातों में कुछ ऐसी बातें हुई जो नहीं होनी चाहिए थी, और उसके बाद दैट पर्सन स्टार्टेड ब्लैकमेलिंग द विक्टिम एंड द विक्टिम थॉट दैट आई हैव नॉट गिवन दिस इंफॉर्मेशन टू एनी ऑफ माई फ्रेंड्स और रिलेटिव्स. द मोमेंट दे विल कम टू नो आई विल बी स्कोल्डेड or they will be catching hold of me, why you have done all these things. So under the same thinking, the victim started parting with some amount of money, and ultimately she was looted for the tune of about 43 lakh rupees within very short time. Now when she came to us, we immediately registered the complaint and we tracked the flow of money. We came to know within short time that the account was fake. The Facebook account with whom the victim was chatting was totally fake. Now we track the trail of money. We got some information of some accounts. We get to know whom the accounts are belonging to. And later on we reached at Delhi, we reached at Goa, we reached at other places. And it was real hard work. हमने रात भर हम सॉफ्टवेयर पे बैठ के सब देखते थे कहाँ से पैसा गया, कैसे किसी ने निकाला. Fortunately we got some clippings where some Nigerians were withdrawing the money using ATM. So we came to know that yes, this is the Nigerian fraud. We reached at Delhi and Nigerians are very robust. They are Negroes, you can understand, they are athletes. और एक नाइजीरियन को पकड़ने के लिए हमारे जैसे 2-3 लोग तो लगते ही लगते. but I can tell you very happily and proudly that 4 or 5 of my men have arrested 5 criminals. ये बहुत बड़ी बात है. हमने उनको दिल्ली में पकड़ा, लाया, अरेस्ट किया, पुलिस कस्टडी लिया, and I can tell you very happily and proudly that we have been able to seize a very substantial property worth about 18 to 20 lakh. So the complainant is very happy, and this is how we have tried to give relief, instant relief to the complainant. Now again the same thing. If you would not have started the communication, if you would not have shared any kind of information which you are not supposed to, this might have been prevented. So मेरी आपको रिक्वेस्ट यही है कि be safe, be alert.
Right, sir. Lastly, to the entire conversation, sir, there is one Google which teaches you everything.
Yeah.
It's got every information. But there is other side of Google which also teaches you how to hack.
Of course.
There's other side. There's other side to the coin.
Yeah, you're right.
How are citizens supposed to draw a fine line in between the both?
Very important question.
ऐसे कुछ citizens होंगे, maybe उन्होंने hacking का video देख लिया, but they're not going to use it, but at least they're aware.
Yeah, sure. Ma'am, the same thing I focused at the start of our communication, that technological advancements is a double-edged sword. It can be used for better purposes and for wrong purposes as well. आपको जो नॉलेज है, उस नॉलेज का इस्तेमाल अगर आप लोगों की भलाई के लिए कर रहे हो, अच्छे के लिए कर रहे हो, नथिंग लाइक दैट. बट अगर आपके नॉलेज का इस्तेमाल आप कमीशन ऑफ क्राइम के लिए कर रहे हो, सो हाउ कैन वी प्रिवेंट इट. तो इसमें मेरी आपको रिक्वेस्ट यही है कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा नॉलेज आप इसके बारे में लेने की कोशिश कीजिए. बट अगेन द सेम थिंग, इफ़ यू स्टार्टेड यूटिलाइजिंग द सेम नॉलेज फॉर कमीशन ऑफ क्राइम, आई एम सॉरी कि आपको कभी ना कभी पुलिस से पाला आपका ज़रूर पड़ेगा. और मैं आपको रिक्वेस्ट करके बताना चाहूँगा कि पुलिस के पास आप आइए ओनली एज अ फ्रेंड, नॉट एज अ विक्टिम. क्योंकि अगर आप एज अ विक्टिम आते हो तो अनफॉर्चुनेटली आपके साथ कुछ ना कुछ गलत बात हुई होती जो मैं नहीं चाहता हूँ. और नेवर कम टू पुलिस एज अ क्रिमिनल, बिकॉज इन दैट इवेंट यू मे नॉट बी गेटिंग द सेम काइंड ऑफ रिस्पेक्ट which you are supposed to get at the hands of police, because we respect those who respect law. The criminals shall not expect any kind of respect or any kind of assistance from police. So मेरी आपको रिक्वेस्ट यही है कि आपके नॉलेज का आप इस्तेमाल अच्छे काम के लिए कीजिए, अवेयर करने के लिए कीजिए. जो आपको अच्छी बातें पता है, स्प्रेड अवेयरनेस, बिकॉज नॉलेज शेयरिंग से नॉलेज बढ़ता है. एंड डू नॉट डू एनी सच एक्ट which can land you in trouble either as a victim or as a criminal.
True. That's a very wise advice. I'm sure Nagpurians are going to stick to that and they'll understand that.
Sure.
Thank you very much for speaking with Nation Next, sir. It was a pleasure speaking to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Subscribe to Nation Next YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates from Nation Next. Also like Nation Next Facebook page and follow us on Instagram and Twitter.